Culture Club are so much in demand now with the world's press that they have to hold press conferences, and that's what's been going on here today. There have been members of the press from 21 foreign countries invited to this hotel in London.
What inspired you to write the war song? People say because of Frankie?
Oh, definitely, it was because of Frankie. Yeah. It was definitely, that was the only reason. And I'm now into gay bondage and leather and whips as well. You know.
Misquote.
Well, it's a silly question, isn't it, really? I mean, do you think that only sort of certain people think about war? Do you think only, certain pop groups think about it? Or do you think it's like, do you think Frankie Goes to Hollywood are the only people who've ever thought about war? Or do you think the rest of the world is, like, completely stupid? I mean, it's, obviously, you can draw comparisons, But, I've had sex with men as well, so maybe Frankie Goes to Hollywood copied me, And it's a bit of a boring question, really. It's a very important subject, and it's also, very topical at the moment,
Hey, Frankie Goes to Hollywood deal with war the way that the Sun newspaper would.
Deals with sex, yeah.
We deal with it the way the Beano would. I don't know if you know what the Beano is. It's like a kid's magazine. That's the difference.
I just think that, if you listen to the lyrical content of Frankie Goes to Hollywood, it's not really about much, is it? It's not really that intelligent. The war song has got very good lyrics, and I think they're probably the best lyrics I've ever written, and they're very intelligent. And I think it's a different, more sensitive, more emotional song. I don't think you can compare it, really. But then you will, won't you? Because, you're from Popcorn, so... Wherever you're from. You're from a pop magazine, so that's to be expected, really, isn't it? Okay.
I think both records have a different thing to offer, our song is it's like an optimistic cry, whereas theirs is like it's more of a you've got to listen to this is really important. Ours is like an optimistic approach to it. The music is happier. It's, I personally really like the Frankie thing, but it's like it's coming from a different angle. But it wasn't written because of it at all. It's just, we always just write songs, and if they come out, if it happens to be about war, we're not going to say, we can't do that, because Frankie just does.
Yeah, millions of people write songs about love, you could say that everyone's copying Julio Iglesias, everybody writes songs about love, and nobody draws comparisons there, obviously it's a different subject, but I think everybody has the right to think about it, and it affects everybody in the end, and so it is important, and coming from Germany, which has one of the biggest peace movements in the world, you shouldn't really ask that question. You should be pleased that I think you should be pleased that people even bother to do it, Okay, fine. But I just think that, there's so many, the whole of the new album is a lot more sensitive, as regards to the lyrics, because I think there's so many songs around at the moment which are so bland, like Wham and Bananarama. And I'm just trying to I think the whole of the album has got much more intelligent lyrics than any other thing we've done, But maybe it's because, my attitude's getting stronger, whatever, but it's certainly got nothing to do with anybody else. What burning witches do.